Hiya, welcome back to 20 Crafts by Maria. As you can see, I'm going to make a tray today with a stencil. The first time I've ever used stencils with resin, so I have already coated the stencil with I use Gildan adhesive, so it dries clear, and then I'm going to paint on the mica powders, and I'm using the Suno colours, and I've got the pearlescent chocolate today and bright white. So this video is part of the Friendship Express collaboration, and every Saturday we join together with videos. Actually, it's every Saturday and Sunday now. We've moved over to the whole weekend since we've got lots more crafters involved. So we post videos Saturdays and Sundays. I post mine on Saturday, and every second Saturday of the month we do a themed collaboration, and this collaboration this month is Winter Wonderland. So I'm going to make a nice Winter Wonderland tray, hopefully, and try something new because I've never used Stencil and I've never used the gilding glue. So I thought I'd just give it a go with you today. I'm going to be doing the trees and all the details in white, the snowflakes and everything, and chocolate for the reindeers. And then I think I'm going to pour like a blue. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll see, because obviously I've got brown on there and I'm not sure what will go. But I'm hoping to do it a Christmassy scene for you today. So I am going to get coating this gilding glue with the mica powders, and I'll put you on fast forward for that.
Snowflakes falling silent type, Maria working late at night, resin pouring smooth so like a dream, you know. Winter wind outside howling inside, peace, Christmas carol, Serenity Crafts by Maria, Serenity Crafts by Maria, red and green, evergreen, craft and dreams, glitter, shimmer, catch the light, husky voice, everything's alright, crafting therapy, the best kind, leave the world behind, Christmas spirit overflow, colors swirl, watch them grow, another piece almost done, shining bright, winter sun, Serenity Crafts by Maria, Serenity Crafts by Maria.
Right, hiya, welcome back. I ended up taking the stencil off and taking all of the gold Gildan adhesive off. I found it really, really difficult to do it like that. I know it can be done. Perhaps I'm just being too impatient and I didn't let it dry enough. So I just took it off and I've done it like this instead. I am going to mix up some resin, and I'm only going to do one thin-ish coat of clear, because I really want to do the cling film technique. So I'm going to get mixing and I'll bring you back soon. Right, this is the stencil, and I have now gone around the edges, which if you're going to do that, make sure you do it first. I hadn't planned on doing it, so I did it last. And then when I took all of the leftover blue that spilled over, I took a lot of the stencil off as well, so I had to actually freehand it back on. But this is the finished stenciling, so I will see you back here when I'm ready to pour. Oh yeah, so I've made up 300 mils of resin. I've put the tiniest amount of crushed crystal into the resin. I'm going to leave it clear. It's really sparkly. It's really nice. I like that. I'm going to actually let this sit for 5-10 minutes to release some of those bubbles, I think. I'm just going to pour it now. Left it a few minutes, so I'll leave this for an hour before I come and put the cling film on. I think that's plenty in there. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, there's a lot of bubbles. Let's give that a good old spray. Gonna put the lid on my crushed crystal. Come on, dislodge those bubbles. I don't mind the powder releasing and going on top of this layer. But I do like to swirl it so it looks like it's intentional. But I'm not going right the way down to the bottom of the mould, because obviously it'll dislodge the mica powder that you've put on. Right, I'm going to leave that for an hour, and then I will bring you back to do the top bit. See you soon. Right, so it's been an hour, so now it's time to do the cling film technique. Well, I'm not going to use cling film. I'm going to use some old packaging from like Amazon or whatever, like one of the bags. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to just sit it on. I've never done this and not got bubbles. So I'm expecting bubbles. I'm not going to be pushing either too much, because obviously the mica powder might get dislodged or wiped. I just want the bag to be manoeuvrable a bit better. There isn't a lot of resin in that pot, so I'll probably be touching the mica, so this might not work at all. I'm going to try. I just hope it's not wiping off the mica powder of the stencil. Right, I think I'm just going to leave it like that and hope for the best. I don't want to do too much to it, so we will see. And I'm just going to spin these around here. Right, that's that done. Right, I will see you in probably tomorrow now. I'll see you soon. Hi, welcome back. This is ready to be pulled off now. It is the next morning early. So I'm going to pull this off. I have loosened the sides around the edges just to make sure it's ready. Okay, there's a little bit there that needs to come off. There, that's gone. Right, okay. There's some bubbles, but I might see if I can fill them in a minute. Just make sure they're hollow so the resin can go into them when I do the next layer. I don't mind that. So just so I can see that it's not a waste of resin. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to now think I'm going to do this. I think this just says soft blue. I have some more here. Flash blue. That might be a nice one. Wathet blue. Oh, blue. I think we're going to go with flash blue, you know. I think that's what we'll do. There's a little bit there as well. I might just cut that bit out actually, because I think it's stuck right in. Yeah, there you go. We got it. We got it. Back. Right, I am now just going to brush some of this on. I'm going to use my brush for my chrome powders. I want it to be like quite darkish because I want to see the folds to make it all velvety. If it's light, then I don't know if you'd get that so much. Right, that will do. And now I'm just going to clean my brush. Right, that's good for another one. Right, and I'm going to go away and mix up some resin and top it up. I'll see you soon. Hiya, welcome back. I've made up 170 mils of resin. I'm using the T-Expert resin today. I have done for the last few weeks and I really like it. It does tend to degas really well by itself. So, and I've used the T-Expert pigment paste of black. That ridge there is really tall, so that all needs to be sanded, so all that bit there. I just need to leave it now to sit until later. There are some ripples that are higher than the actual base. They'll just need to be sanded. Right, I'll let that do its thing. Give it a little spray. And I'll bring you back when it's ready to demold. I'll see you soon. Hiya, welcome back. Well, it's all ready to demold. I've got a few bits to sand down, but I'm going to put a felt on the bottom of this. I do with all of my trays. So let's hope it hasn't rubbed off the stenciled mica. I've been really excited to see this. Right. Okay, well that's come out clean. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Yeah, it's got some like mica there. Like that's come off the reindeer, like round it if you can see. But that is absolutely stunning. I actually love that. The cling film technique is beautiful. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's not perfect, but I am so happy with it. I was going to give it a top coat, but I don't think I need to, you know. Yeah, there's no mica coming off there. All I've got to do is sand these bits down and put some felt on. It's lovely. I actually really like that, and I like this colour around here. I think we went with the flash blue in the end. Cling film technique worked beautifully. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, really happy with that. Yeah, that was flash blue, wasn't it? This colour was the blue. Chrome powder, was it? I can't even remember now. Yeah, it was this one. Royal blue it was. That's royal blue, and this, the cling film technique, was the flash blue in Knitter's Toyo colours. No bubbles. So that's awesome. I will probably give that a top coat. I'm actually just noticed all of the crushed crystal in there. It's so sparkly and beautiful. Really, really nice. Yeah, very happy with that. I've just got to sand them down and put felt on. Well, I decided to do a top coat. I've sanded the bottom and I've put all felt on there. So the bottom is all done. I just want to do a top layer of clear. I've put a tiny wincy bit of the crushed crystal in it again. I only want to do a top layer because I have hand drew on the seam. I know I stenciled it with mica powder. It doesn't look really good, but it was kind of lost with the dark background. So I've brightened it up a bit with my pens, my Artex pens, of course. So I'll put you on fast forward while I do the top coat. Right, I think that will be plenty in that. Now I just want to top up the camper van that I did, but I want to do a black base. So I'm just going to make sure for definite that's enough in there. Yep, that is. So I'm safe to do this now. I probably have too much resin left, but I wanted to do enough so I could top this up. I've always got little tiny moulds I can use. I used my deburring tool. Oh, what was that? That just went in there. I used my deburring tool, my nail files, and my little knife, my little craft knife to do all the bottom. And that seems to have worked a treat. So I am going to spray. Just make sure all the bubbles come up because I don't want bubbles on there to ruin it. Hopefully that'll be the finishing touches. I didn't want to just leave it half done. I've been super busy the last few days with Christmas coming up. So it's been really nice just to relax at some crafts, to be fair. Right, I'll just put this into a mould and then I'll get some pictures and show you the finishing touches when it's all hardened up. I'm really, really happy with it now. Like, it stands out a lot better. It really was kind of lost with the darker background. I did wonder if it would be, but so my Artex pen saved the day again. Hi everyone, sorry about that, my video cut out, but I just wanted to show you the finished piece. I'm really, really happy with it. It's not fully cured yet, so I won't touch it. But that is what it'll be like. It is so pretty. I love it. So glad I did the top coat. And I've obviously poured the car and the camper van. So I just want to say a massive thank you to you all for your continued support. I appreciate every single one of you. And also don't forget to check out the playlist, which is in my description box below. It's going to be an amazing playlist, so don't miss out. Thanks again. Really appreciate you all. Take care. Bye.